You should be able to hear me loud and clear on this. Let me know how the audio is. We've got a wall safe here, and it's usually behind this backdrop, and that's the reason why I have these two tables here. We have a table, and then we've got another table, and then I attach these two together. But this table is built like sturdy, like very sturdy. So I'd like to put this back in the garage and then get more room for activities in the YouTube studio to where I can use this wall as the backdrop. And then after we get the safe out of this wall, we're probably going to wind up actually insulating it. So we're probably going to pull all the sheetrock off of this wall and get it insulated. That way we can make videos here uninterrupted and not use the AC in the garage as much, because the AC uses about 1,000 kW of power. So let's set that to 4 hours, I guess. Yo, I missed something. Something just popped up. What's up, John Doe? Man, I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. So there's the panel there. There's the patch. It turned out pretty good. I labeled everything. It looks clean. We went with the extra expensive cover because, dude, I put enough blood, sweat, and tears into this thing. We're going to be able to appreciate it when we walk by into the house. Every time we got to do a little bit of touch-up stuff. Once I pass inspection, you're not allowed to have tables in front of your panel because they don't have working clearance. But once the inspection passes, just like any other homeowner, dude, I'm going to put a table in front of this thing. That's just the way it is. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to move this over. We're going to pull this shelf out. We're going to slide all this back over here closer to the water heater. Whenever we measured this, I knew that I was going to be moving my washer and dryer. So we measured this thing absolutely perfectly when I built this. And what we're going to do, can't block it that way, right? So we're going to be pulling this out of the wall. And we're going to be relocating it to here. So it should fit right here. The top should come to here. The stud is here. I've already checked where the stud is by using the wire trick. I don't know where my wire went for the trick, but if we open this up, and we look inside here, you're going to see some holes. I want you guys to see too much in here. There's holes. There's holes in the side here. Somewhere in this safe that we can, try not to show too much here. There's a hole in there, I promise. And what I did was I pushed a wire from here all the way to here, and there's a stud way over here. So when we mounted this, we ended up putting the screws on this stud here. So this is where the stud is, and then we're open all the way to about here. So this is where we're going to be putting it up. That's okay. I won't get flagged. I just can't touch it. You just can't touch it, and there's no defining profile of it. So we should be okay. It's a safe for money anyway. So that's, hang on. So this one's empty. It's pretty much always empty. And we're going to be relocating it. So we got to pull all this crap out. I got to pull my backdrop out. We're going to be reusing the boards of this backdrop on the actual wall. So the actual wall will be the backdrop. And yeah, so we got a little bit to do. I recently used this thing again to modify my phone to be able to get the microphone plugged into the damn thing. And it's not bad for the price, but that doesn't mean it's good. So watch. There we go. Timed it out. See, look, watch. And we can ramp it up to a higher speed. There you go. It's dead. But doesn't have the most power, but it can get the job done depending on what you're trying to do. So if you need something small for like little projects, this is acceptable for the price, but it's also a flaming pile of crap for anything else. So just be mindful. It does come with all the bits, which makes it a good value. But there's your Hardell review. I think I paid like 20 bucks for it. It's been okay. It's been okay. It did everything I needed it to do and more so far. And I was not expecting much out of it. So I'm going to give it a 4 because it's not designed to do a lot. But I don't know. I still got to mess with it more. It's okay. It comes with all the blades and stuff, so it's not too bad. USB-C. Okay, so we need to pull this. I should probably close this knife. We might need more fingers, hands. Because this thing's big and heavy now. We might just need to take it apart. Maybe we just take it apart. You have no sound? I cannot help you. Aloha is that exterior wall in my production suite. We use gypsum sheets, lead, and cork sheets to isolate my suite from the classroom next door in the lobby for the planetarium layers. Nice. I don't know what we're going to do with it. It is a gypsum. And I don't think that there's any sheetrock here because it's an exterior wall, technically. You can see where they added it after the fact, though. So, see that hard line right there. That's the thing, man. No matter how good you get a wall, you can always tell when certain light hits it. Because this is the, especially on camera, that's the back of that wall there. So I'm thinking this was the garage. There's a chance this is insulated, but I don't think it is. We'll know when we get the safe out. Appreciate it, Steven. Let's see here. What did he say? Okay. So, this is what we're going to do. We have to take this down. This has to go. Let's go get some tools. The P2R2 for the win, dude. Look at this. If you're an electrician and you're wondering, can the P2R2, which is basically a Phillips number 2, a square number 2, and a square number 1. It doesn't strip out. It doesn't strip out the electrical screws. So by the time this thing strips out, the answer is it's probably not the bit's fault. It's probably the operators. Here comes the number 2. That was a square. Here comes the number 2 Phillips. You can see how good it holds, and then you can see it drive. I don't want to drive it there though. But you can see I'm trying to look through the camera to do it. I'm no longer going to look through the camera anymore. Come on. The problem is I'm pushing this. It's getting pushed as I'm trying to drive it. Also, it's trying to fall too. Like this thing might fall. If it wasn't built so good, it probably would have fallen. At least we got all the legs the right height, because this thing's completely detached now. Okay, so that's one. That wall don't matter, yeah. This is the one that did not want to come out. Now it will. Now it will. Please. Perfect. Okay. That I can probably pick up now and just walk it out the door and set it on the floor. Because we got to do it all one-handed. So it's kind of a pain. But at least I kept my screws so I didn't drop any. Perfect. Set those for now. This table is going to stay in here. This table is likely going to go back outside. And that's going to go next to my Tesla battery. So we got the, I don't know if you guys saw. Oh, it's dark. It's dark outside. It's very dark outside. We got the Tesla battery now. So that table is going to go here eventually, once I get all this figured out. Okay, so this one here can go towards me. How do you use two hands? We should just unscrew this shit. We should just unscrew this thing. Hang on. Let me set you right here. Oh my goodness. There. It does fit out the door. That's a plus. Okay. Now we gotta get all this stuff. All that can go on the floor. Yeah, so we never really had access to this safe anyway, so no loss there. I don't remember if this fits through the door or not. But it's incredibly heavy. 2x6s and 2x4s and 4x4s. So I don't know if we can move this completely out of my way. Probably have to wait for the wife to get home. We can employ her to help. The biggest thing is not to turn off the surge strip, which I think I just turned off. Did I just kill the internet? Did I just kill the internet? That is not lit anymore. I guess we'll find out if we killed the internet. Still on? All right. Usually that thing's lit up. Okay. Kids are here. What's that hitting? What is it hitting? It's a cord. It's got resistance there, but I don't know why. It's got a little secret compartment. It's kind of cool. Oh, okay. I was getting stuck on that. It was getting stuck on that. No, it's good. Okay, so the screws are over here. What is that? That's like a half. That's a half. And that's a half. Okay. I think they're 1/2 inch. Oh yeah, be careful of that wood, guys. This is the half. It's just my new safe. Yes, it's one of my safes. My actual safe is here. My actual safe is here. So this will be another one. You guys can look that up later. Go YouTube that, see how much fun that thing is.
Do you see that house? Daddy, we got mix for margaritas.
Oh, nice. You got the good one? Huh? Let's see if this fits. You got the good one?
Yeah. That's what a little bit more money was.
You're good. So it is a half. Yeah, we called it. Very nice. No, it's a half. Look, I'm telling you right now, this is going to be the best impact because there's no controls on it. It doesn't have any modes. It doesn't have any smart chips in it. It's a completely stupid impact that's just going to work.
She thinks she built her a house.
Oh, that's something else. So instead of having this table, right, we'll actually use the wall as the backdrop. The wall will look nice instead of all that.
Okay.
And then I'll actually have more room for things in here. Be able to walk in and out. It'll be better. It should be better.
Okay. I'm gonna warm up food.
Okay.
You want to just do kind of grabs from leftovers of everybody's food?
Yeah, I'm not hungry right now, so that's okay.
What we warm up food, do you want to worry about us making something?
I'll get something later.
Okay.
Thanks. Where'd that bolt go? There it is. Should be it. Should be it. Let's see. Yep, that's it. Let's close the door. Get the cord out of the way. Let's close the door. Let's see if we can one-hand this. Why wouldn't it close? There we go. Oh yeah, let's see. I don't think we can one-hand this. Hey baby, hold this phone real quick. Oh look, I do see insulation. So we just got to put insulation back in this cavity because there's insulation here. Which means there was insulation here. but now there's not. Hold this phone for a second. Oh yeah, I can't one hand. It's the balloon. Did you put it on alt chat? No.
I didn't know it wasn't on all chat.
Yeah, I forgot. Thanks. Okay, that's pretty much where it's going. Hang on, baby. How the heck did this get in my room?
Hold on one second.
Hang on. Okay.
Did you call me? Yes.
Yeah, so it's going there on this wall. And there might be a stud there by the time we get it installed there. Wire stripper and screwdriver. Oh, I gotta make sure my phone is charging. Come on, phone. Okay, so we can sheet, we can measure the hole. I don't know where tape is. And we're gonna need this guy. $19. $36.5, I guess. 36 3/4, really. Let's see what this side says. We should do a half and see if it fits. Come on, tape, work with me. Yeah, we're gonna do 36.5. 3/4 looks really promising though, damn. Yeah, there's even insulation up there. So 19 by 36 3/4 it is. It's 19. That's 19. Yeah, it's 19 all day. So we'll do 19. The pencil. Get a pencil. We don't really need a stud finder in this case. We'll bring it, because if I don't, then we'll need it. A Klein pencil here. Oh, I'm going to install the safe right now, Josh. Yeah, I will. That's a good idea. We're not going to cut the drywall yet. And then we're going to panel over the front anyway. It's not even going to matter whether it's finished or not. Okay, so we got that. We need a level. We need a level. That is one thing. I actually don't know where my level is. I've got a 2-foot Stanley level. If I was a 2-foot Stanley level, where would I hide? In this room? Probably underneath the desk. Yep, there it is. Oh my goodness. Okay, and I want a piece of wire. No wire. Here's a piece of wire. You didn't see the service upgrade? You want to see it? I can show you. That's weird. I've only got my knife on me. Where's my flashlight? Oh, here it is.
Are you expecting somebody?
No. This thing keeps making noise?
It keeps on thinking.
Yeah, this thing, I'm charging it right now because it's being completely stupid. So it's sensing you guys moving.
Okay.
Yeah. I just dropped my damn flashlight. Someone was asking about the service. So, this is technically the service now. Gotta push this button pretty hard on these to open them. But the main is here. Push in door, push up latch. I thought I was doing that. There we go. So we got the power wall. We've got our solar coming in. Service disconnect here. These are our strings for our solar. Right there, we got two 20s. So we got two strings, 9 panels per string. This one here is, that's the solar. This one here is the battery. And then out of here, we go to the house. Now I added this extra, pulled a separate permit. And I've got my 200 amp with my surge protector. And this is what actually goes to the sub panel that we installed. So I've got a completely separate disconnect from them. That's the old wire there. I gotta close that up. And then that's where the old meter was coming. So we replaced the meter over here. Put it over there. The dog is going crazy. You want the laser? You want the laser? There you go. Here, there you go. It's a giant cat wearing a dog suit. Okay, buddy. You're crazy. Oh, we need a tripod. We need a tripod. What you doing out here, baby? Go back inside, you crazy dog. How the hell did he get out here? Yeah. And then that feeds that. Hi. You okay?
Yeah. Let's make it fit better.
I'm gonna do the pink pants.
Gotta to go to soccer, and I was told like these are see-through.
They were see-through. That's why I liked them. Okay. We bought this thing. It's a piece of junk. It's a junk. That thing is such a piece of crap. It works, but it's very flimsy. Okay, let me see here. All right, hang on. Okay, check this out. So there's a hole here. Let's turn on the light. There we go. There's a hole there in this safe. So right here is where the stud is. It's got a little bit of curve to it though. But you can see we're far away from the stud because this house was built on 24s because somebody's crazy when they built it. So we can do that again here. Right there. That's where the stud is. Shut up. Yeah, so that's where the stud is there. And that's that. So we're using this stud here because we just checked to make sure there's nothing there. So we're free to cut, which is a 19 by 36 and a half or 3/4, whichever one we want to do. The inspector didn't take the 20. That's funny. Hey, was it 36 3/4 or what was it? I forgot, man. I was talking. I gotta put this somewhere where it's not gonna fall. There's really nowhere to put this where it's not gonna fall. Haha. It was 36 3/4, right? We have to do an exploratory cut first to make sure. Seems like nobody knows if it was 35 or 36 and a half. 3/4, whatever. Oh, we just measure the damn safe. What do we do? Just measure the safe. When in doubt, just measure the safe. Definitely going 3/4 on that. 36 3/4 seems like a good measurement. It's really 36 and a half. I don't want to cut too much. Let's do 5/8. We'll do 36 and 5/8. What we'll do. Do 36 and 5/8. Did I really just walk in there and then not walk in there and then not get the tool? I did. I don't think we ever brought it. Yeah, we didn't bring it. Okay. I'm gonna go here purposely, and then I'm gonna find the stud. This blade's actually very dull. And it should be. But it might be too dull to, yeah, the stud is right there. So that's why I always try to make sure I know where the stud is before I just start cutting. Yeah, that's completely flush with the stud. So if we had a cut in our line, it would have been bad. Would have been bad. So now we got to remeasure for 19. Let's check that 19 to make sure it's not 18 and a half or something. It is 18 and a half. So we're gonna do 18 and 3/4. It's pretty close to the original mark, actually. Mark it here. And the actual lip, we don't want to get too close to this. I want to have a little bit of reveal. I think it would look better. We could just go like black on black. That'd be crazy. The lip is 3/4 tall. So we're gonna measure down. We're gonna measure down 1 inch. 1 inch here will give me a 1/4 inch of reveal. So the reveal will be 1/4 inch. We probably want at least, what is that? Let's go 2 inches down. Let's go 2 1/4 inches down. Because that'll give me, that should give me 1 inch of reveal. Yeah, let's do that. We're just gonna go like that. And then we're gonna go .3 foot right there. Okay. Now we might just go get a sheetrock saw, man, because honestly, there's a lot of cutting for a multi-tool. A lot of dust, a lot of everything. Sheetrock saw is preferred here because the dust doesn't really atomize. It doesn't really vibrate the dust. It just drops. It doesn't go all up in the air. Let's go get an actual tool for sheetrock. That should work. Could get a recip saw too. Ooh, we could do a recip saw. I don't know if my audio is going to cut out or not. Hang on. We got the Milwaukee. Oh my goodness. Okay, so get in there, sir. We could take this piece and put it in the other room. Getting dusty. You're getting dusty. Take that, safe. slight mistake there. Terrible. Okay. Hey, I found the other piece from last time. Nice. Okay. It's time to get the vacuum. If I take the saw out, we're going to jinx it. So we're just going to only get the vacuum. Okay. All right. This thing has acted like the bag is full for a while now. Let's see if it's the bag or the hose. Let's see if it makes any noise. Let's go diagnose the vacuum. I'll take you guys with me this time because audio probably cuts out every time I go to the garage. Okay, so it is not the bag. It's not the filter. It means it is the hose. So, how would an electrician clear a hose? Probably like this. Okay, this is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Okay, we got to keep it tight like this without. Let's take this piece off first. That'll help a little bit. Okay, let's go straight down, use gravity. There we go. Probably just need to put a fish tape in here. Was this it? Was this the piece? Let's go backwards. I think that was the piece. Let's see. See if we fixed it. Filter's still clean as ever, right? Bag is definitely good. It's the damn hose. Again, still. What is in the hose? This might be the definition of regret. This is definitely going to not be a good idea. Okay, it's not the hose. I think it was that little piece of sheetrock right there. Let's see. Is it the bag? Okay, something's wrong with the bag. What is wrong with the bag? Let's try it again. Wait, that's backwards. It's backwards now. Screw it that way. Here we go. Okay, let's see what's wrong with this bag. This will turn into a vacuum diagnosing stream. Okay, let's try that. Oh, I just pushed the switch too hard and I freaking broke it. There we go. Okay, so it was just the bag was not seated correctly the whole time. Great. Good to know. Dog, 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 dog. Yeah, so if you're wondering, is the flex bags worth it for the flex vacuum? The answer is absolutely yes. The flex bags work like amazing. It's the best vacuum I've ever had. It's better than corded just because of the portability. But damn, the bags, there's no dust. You don't have to worry about anything, and the filter stays completely clean. They're seriously the best thing ever. Oh, we picked this up. We picked this up for $120. Got a video coming out soon. 120 bucks, usually 200. We're going to compare it to the other one. Okay, so what do we need here now? We need to install that other safe, but there's something that we need to grab. The bolts. The bolts. We got one here. We put the other one in the safe itself. I remember doing it. We put the other bolt in the safe itself. And we closed the door. Yes, we did. Just banging it and everything. Let's do a dry fit first. Okay. Use the slightest little fix right there. You didn't even see the line. This lamp has to move. I should have moved it. Should have moved it a while ago. Okay, that's got to get cut out just slightly on that bottom side before we tear the wall absolutely up. Yeah, pretty much our measurement was perfect, and I was hoping we could make it even smaller, but that's just where it has to be, right? Exactly where we put our pencil. Try that. Yeah, we tore the freaking paint a little bit there. It could be worse. Okay, now to install the 2x4 on the bottom. Yeah, we want to put a 2x4 on the bottom. What's up, Russ? What's going on, man? We'll do a 20-inch 2x4. That's 5 inches dead even. And the 2x4 is 1.5 inches thick. Dog, dog. Dog, dog. Five inches even. I don't want the wall holding up this kind of weight. So we're going to make one. We didn't want to use that anyway. This way here. Piss off, ladder. Let's cut that nail out of there. Went too far. It's pretty good. We want to go a little bit, I don't want to do that. We want to do a little bit more than this, just slightly. Just slightly, so we're not really resting on the rock. Like that. Made 2 of these. Right there. This is going to determine if the safe is level or not, so these got to be dead on. Okay. We'll overhang it slightly. That might screw me over. What to see. Okay. Okay. It's got to be smooth on the bottom. Watch out, dog. Whoops. Okay. Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. That's nice. We need a hammer though. There's the button. I just murdered a dustpan. Okay. That's nice. That is very nice. Okay. That's as level as it gets. Okay. I don't know where the wire went, but now would be a good time for it. There it is. Whoa. It's actually a lot. That's perfect. Right on the floor. I like that. Awesome. There you go. It's like that never happened. What crack in the wall? Great. Okay. All right, let's get it in here. Yeah, I knew we had too much up here. Yeah, this one doesn't quite go all the way in the wall, I remember. So you gotta kind of caulk over to it. But it still looks okay once you clean it all up. The safe's only like $200. It just doesn't seat flush completely against the wall. So you have to caulk up to it. But I put way too much freaking caulking. Rip something out there. Okay. That's probably as good as that will ever get. Let's go ahead and sink it in. Okay, I'm gonna go clean off my hands. We need paper towels, what we need. Take that door. Yeah, it's a textured front panel, so it's it's going to take some scrubbing, but that's okay. I got shit on my hands. There we go. Okay. I need to tape that wall. See here. Oh, it's looking good on camera. You didn't watch Captain Dick's video. Haha. What? I make it a habit not to watch things titled Captain Dick. Sorry. I don't care who it's featuring. I don't need that in my browsing history. Browsing history still says Captain Dick on it. There is no context. Just food for thought there. Literal food for Makita, guys. But food for thought there. If it says Captain Dick in the title, your browsing history doesn't discriminate. It's just going to display Captain Dick. This is a textured panel, so the shit just gets in there. It's like a powder coat. Okay. Here's the bolt. It's got a little bounce to it, honestly, but you know. It's not too bad. That's not bad at all. Am I hiring? I'm not hiring. One of those is unlevel, or one of those is something. The new one should be very level. The old one's not very level. Opens just a hair off. Yeah, I can't open it on camera. No, that's good. It is good. That was dumb. We should have just vacuumed it. It was scratching the top of the countertop. Okay. Got a lot of tools in here now. There we go. Now we can store things like this in here. Perfect. Look at that trigger control. We just got to call this the slide of the drill from now on. Yeah, we cut a bigger hole. We cut a bigger hole. I think we said we were going to go 18 and a half and we went 19 because of reasons, but we cut a bigger hole than the original. Huh. Cut a way bigger hole. It didn't matter, but cut a bigger hole. Almost by about half an inch. Half an inch bigger. Let's go see. I'll be so glad to get this other table out of here, man. It's so cramped in there, always. Always cramped in there. We're gonna go a little bit bigger just because it's like 2 layers of paint. It's a skinny piece. So you're better off taking your time and scoring it a bunch before you try to break it. Oh shit, you couldn't even see me cut it. Damn. Oh well. Oh well. That's a fail. You could hear the sound effects, so you can imagine me cutting it. That's just as good, right? Where's that cord at? There we go. Tired of fighting that thing. Okay. We spun it up there. Did you get the chainsaw? Yes. We used the chainsaw to cut it. That's what it looks like. All right, we need some wood pieces of wood. Don't know which one. Oh, holding this thing backwards. Shit. That is stud to stud, isn't it? No, it's not. It's almost stud to stud. So we just need a 22-inch piece. Yeah, 22. Man, a 2x4 would be way better. I don't think I have any 2x4s. I think all I've got is 2x6s. Oh, I think I see one 2x4 here. Oh my God. Ha! Damn. Look at this 2x4. This is like the epitome of a Home Depot 2x4 right here. Man, that's crazy. Okay, let's just cut this. OSHA. Huh. We're gonna use it. We're gonna use it to prop up our other board here. Straight enough. So I think how I'm going to attach this to the wall for the yeah. Let's get a 22. This will be perfect, actually. We'll use this. The blade's getting tired of being a blade, I think. What time is it? This isn't as bad as when I ran the generator all night for the neighbors. What's up, Rodney? What's going on, buddy? Got a stupid staple in it. The staple is going to affect me. That's a flashlight. That's a knife. Actually, the stud's right here, so we can, what can we do here? We could attach that. Let's go. That's the best way so it doesn't sag, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go 2.5. 2.5 inch little stubs there. I don't want that knot. Okay, so how are we going to make this? Have another piece of 2x4? Probably not. Yes, we do. That's what I get. That's what I get. I only need one nail. Here I am popping two. I guess we're going to have to test out this Klein table. Okay, so we should be able to shoot this behind there and catch it. Oh, haha, I built this wrong. Shit. I built this wrong. Okay, we built this wrong. Someone pay attention. It's Josh's fault for not paying attention. Come on, Josh, should have known. What the heck, man? It's gotta go like this. Don't break, block. Of course, we're out of nails. Come on. The chance of this block breaking is pretty high here. We'll go with the grain. Oh yeah, we split it down the middle. Yay. What are we gonna do? Okay, I don't know what to do. Shit. We need this measurement here. This is what we need. We need this measurement. I know what to do. If only we had a pencil on us. I can't even close the damn doors. Everything's like everything away. Okay, let's go over here. We need to cut this. So a very short cut there. Now this next cut, man, I don't think we got enough. I don't think we got enough. I can't use this board. I need this board. I think it's the board I need. This one's so curved. That's probably gonna split too. Let's see. Let's see if it splits or not. My battery's trying to die. I don't see this working, man. And my battery's trying to die, so now I gotta figure that out before the battery dies. Hang on a second. Yeah, I gotta go get a battery pack. How much battery do we have? We got 2%. Dude, I don't think we're gonna make it. I don't think we're going to make it with that kind of battery power. Shit. Hang on, you guys are going to have to live here now.